All right, now leave it there.
Even for even just to see if this here, with the way we're sitting, comes out nicely.
Yeah, I guess we would have to test the sound
because I don't think we're gonna release this.
We can even take turns starting the podcast.
Yeah, we can start. We can have different intros.
Like I started last week, so now it's Alex's turn. Yeah. Alex.
I mean, the phone works good for now. Eventually, I'm pretty sure we'll get.
Yeah, if we keep doing this and we really like doing it, we'll get a nice mic.
So, what are you guys looking forward to this coming Monday? The PlayStation conference is going to come out.
Are you talking about E3?
Yeah, the PlayStation's presentation is going to be...
It's all about Pokemon Sun Ultra, whatever the fuck that is.
Again.
So that I can throw $50 more of my money at Nintendo for doing nothing.
Alex, you're like a freaking camel hair away from being one of those assholes who buys Call of Duty.
Oh no! I'm not actually going to do it, Jen. I'm not actually going to buy this fucking Pokemon. Jesus Christ!
I am.
John will.
John, you're that guy.
Yeah,
John
why are you giving me shit?
Alex will borrow.
I won't even borrow it. I've got my fucking
Ultra Moon. I am gonna buy Ultra Moon.
You guys think they'll come out with the?
If it's all in 3D and I can go into virtual reality with it, I'll fucking pay for it. Otherwise, I'm not bothering with that.
You know what game I'm excited about, and I hope they make an E3 announcement for. And fuck you, Alex. Death Stranding. Have you guys been following that game? It's Hideo Kojima's first game away from Konami. He's just been pinching out
teaser after teaser. Well, there's only been
Norman Reedus is going to be the protagonist.
Yeah.
It's like Norman Reedus naked with a baby and some black
shadow hands all over him.
Yeah. Black ooze.
Oh, there was another trailer that showed more after that.
Oh, really?
That guy with the weird eyes.
Yeah, there's been a couple. So what do you guys think about that? Like, what do you think would... What the fuck would that game even be about?
I don't know. It's Hideo Kojima. It could be about anything.
It's going to be really weird,
It's going to be... It looks survival horror. I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for.
I'm pretty sure it's already confirmed that it's going to be like a survival horror.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's survival horror.
Cool.
I want to see the trailers twice, so I can't really guess.
And it's like his own studio, so like there's no one limiting him on this. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants to. Yeah? It's going to be like as bizarre as
that's either going to be one of those things where it's a fantastic idea of just letting him do whatever the fuck he wants, or it's because that happens all the time with directors.
That was one of the first things that always threw me off about Metal Gear. I watched Isaac play. I don't know whichever one it was, like part 3. I think
he's already like.
He's a little... They kind of have to rein him in a lot to begin with.
Yeah.
And they still don't succeed very well at doing that.
When I first watched Isaac play Metal Gear, I thought it was like a really cool espionage game. And then all of a sudden it took this bizarre turn.
Yeah, no.
It just turned into like this crazy Japanese
he's an otaku, Jen.
So, I hate to burst your bubble, but apparently Kojima's saying that it won't be showing at E3 this year.
Yeah.
But he could be lying.
He might be being mysterious.
That is kind of his MO.
He could be blowing smoke, for sure.
That's what he says on Twitter. But
apparently,
the big question is if he's going to hire Jason Hayter to voice any of the roles.
He might.
Sure he is. Sure. Jen.
Apparently, recently.
Bump the table.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Recently, Benicio del Toro had like a drunken rant that he went on where he was like, fuck Konami, fuck everyone, Silent Hills was gonna be a good game, goddamn all of you. And it was just like a little drunken rant that he went on where he was just suddenly pissed that it was canceled. That was, I mean, PT was a really good demo, but...
It was a good demo.
Who knows if the game would have even been anything like that.
It was probably going to be pretty good.
I have a feeling it
demo. Oh god, it was terrible. It was terrifying.
Nah.
I watched.
It made my heart pound.
I watched a lot of people play it too.
It fucking made my heart pound.
I don't mix well with horror.
Yeah, John's...
You're a pussy.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He couldn't even finish Dead Space.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the console life for the PlayStation 4? What was that, like 7 years? Or
that's fine.
When did the PlayStation 4 came out?
How long was the PlayStation 3?
Like, how long has it been out before like the next gen came out? Because they're about to unveil PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
And they're expecting it to be released by like next holiday season.
How long was PlayStation 3 a thing?
Okay, Google.
Like 5 years.
When was the PlayStation
10 years.
4 released?
There's like 10 years between PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 4. So PlayStation 3 and Xbox
November 15th, 2013.
Are you fucking serious?
The console was
Holy shit. It hasn't even been that long. I don't know why I felt
It's
like it's
been
been
4
longer
years since it's released, and they're already going to come out with the next.
That's the way it's going to just. It's just going to be like that now.
They usually run about like 7 years.
It's going to be like computers.
How long was the Wii U a thing?
Maybe the PS4 will like.
Yeah.
I would have
before they replace that with the Switch.
Wii U,
yeah.
which people thought was just another Wii.
Which it basically was.
Maybe
just
they'll
Wii with an
maintain
extra
the
screen.
support for the PS4 longer though, because like the next console is like fucking. I don't know. When I think about the next generation of consoles, I think it's unreachable. Like they've gotten to a level of technology where it's all going to be way too fucking expensive for me to throw my money at anymore. Especially now that I have kids.
Well, it's going to get to the point. It's already reached the point where, in order to get any benefits from buying something with higher quality, you have to have a TV or a computer screen that can run that.
Like
anyways,
you have to have a capable. You have to upgrade. Like I'd have to upgrade.
And
my
so
TV.
it's sort of like, what's the point, anyways? Except I guess you can put more into games.
I think that's what they're doing. They're trying to correlate with how the advancements and
I think they're trying to make money. Is what they're trying to do.
Television and the resolution.
Well, they can take my money.
so that these machines are able to output the power you need to run like a 4K image like constantly without like
But the thing is,
frame rate.
There's really not that many people, especially just the average person who has a TV with that capability. You shut up, John.
You were just saying that you're $20 in the negative.
Yeah,
that's why, John.
This is why you don't have money.
You're living beyond your means, John.
I was in negative because of
because of banking.
They used my money when they weren't supposed to be.
Oh, that happens.
It does.
It sucks.
You suck.
Thank you. So, how would you guys want to work out like an intro? Like everyone should try doing the intro to our podcast.
And we can always try it, and we can rotate stuff out, and it doesn't have to be the same intro every week.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tuning into Killer Nerds.
Yeah,
and then it would be me, just for example,
Killer Nerds from outer space
from
or
inner space.
Inner.
We can do one where I do the intro.
Don't even know our own
you
name.
do the intro.
Yeah, come on,
I
Jen.
can't remember. Fuck.
God damn.
It's like, welcome to Killer Nerds from Inner Space. I'm Jen, and I'm here with
Alex,
John.
Isaac.
All right. So just a minute ago, before we started recording, we were talking about
Boobs.
Boobs.
All right.
I like them.
Lots of boobs.
Wonder Woman's boobs.
Everyone in this room has at least like C-cup titties,
Well,
including you guys.
yeah, pretty much.
I don't even think I have the biggest, and I'm the female here.
Try harder, Jen.
See, there you go. Now you should try the intro.
No, I don't want to try it. Shut up.
Stop
my
pointing
God.
out that you're a girl. That's uncool.
Yeah, Jen.
They can tell by your voice.
Token.
Can they? Though?
Well, she could be a girl or a 14-year-old boy.
Huh?
That's true.
Yeah, see, there you go.
No, I'm pretty sure they'd be able to tell Jen is a girl.
And like, I could have my laptop out, so in case there's a question that needs answering, I can be like tinkering and doing research.
Really, all of us except for Isaac can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, it kind of drives me
All
crazy.
of us kind of can do that, really.
Because my phone
is the microphone
used,
for
yeah.
the moments.
Yeah, there's no need for all of us to be looking at our computers. Just one of us can research the whatever.
Research what I want when I want it.
Yeah, no, let's just spread misinformation.
All right, that's cool too.
Misinformation.
Hey.
God of War 3 is coming out next month.
Hey.
Or 4.
Sure, why not?
Whatever.
Did you guys hear about the Scorpio and how much it might cost?
Like $800 or something.
What? Really?
Yeah, the processors that they ordered for this machine is worth $800 just the processor. That's let alone the cost of like graphics cards.
Did no one
the power like the power units and the fucking chassis and just
my question
just the processor
is
alone.
this thing going to be VR capable?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be VR capable.
And that probably jacks up the price even
because
more.
that's what I'm like. Is that what they're pushing for? That they're trying to get the VR thing going? Because that would make sense.
Has VR without jacking up their price.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, did they not learn their lesson from Sony back when the PS3 came out?
Of course they did.
$500, $600.
You should know they're never going to learn their lesson because there will always be enough people who will buy it that they can justify it. And then once those people stop buying it, then they'll drop the price.
See,
So
rich
what
people
comes in the
fuck it up
PlayStation
for
VR
everyone.
set? What does it come with the whole console, or is it just the headset?
See, here's the thing,
I
Jen.
believe
It's
it's
not
just
rich
the
people. It's poor people who don't have money
that thing is
because
like-
they spend all of their
it's
money
expensive.
buying shit they
It's
don't
an
need.
expensive peripheral. If you have to have your console and buy
Like
the
John.
VR
Yeah.
set, then together you're spending like almost $1,000.
Just the VR peripheral for anything is expensive.
I got to use the.
This
I got to use
I thought the Oculus VR.
Oculus.
Oh, not the Oculus. The VR headsets for the fucking Notes or the Galaxy headsets. Those things are like $60.
Yeah, they're actually.
But that's
pretty
just a fucking piece of plastic. I can go get a fucking shoebox, cut some slits on the side.
It's not the same.
Slip my phone in there and be like, "Oh."
The detector doesn't turn on until you.
I actually wore
Slip it in
the
the box.
Samsung one at Best Buy once.
Mm.
It was like a shark VR thing. I turned around and this fucking great white was coming right at me and scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yeah, I got to use the Oculus Rift because they brought it to work. But it does not work well for me because of my glasses.
That's one thing.
It just squeezed my
Yeah.
head, and then it was a
Yeah.
pain to actually get it on. And then once it was on, it was just fogging over my glasses and like sweating. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, wow.
Looks
VR
like you're just gonna have to
headsets.
get Google Glass, Alex.
No,
VR
apparently so.
headsets, 3D glasses for movies. I can't do it because I can't put them. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
over
it's
my
just really
glasses.
awkward. I just hate 3D movies.
Lucky for me, my vision is not so bad where I can afford to just take my glasses off
Yeah.
and put on the 3D glasses.
Fucking
and
brag
be
about it over
alright.
here.
Usually when I go to a 3D movie, my glasses are broken. So those stupid glasses that you get set my glasses in place. So it kind of works out for me.
Buy new glasses.
Look at Jen being able to see for the most
Well,
part.
I can walk across a room without dying.
Sorry. I was born with superior genetics, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, Alex, your glasses were so bad when you first got them back from the optometrist.
What?
Your glasses
Oh.
were like
All tilty?
tilted inward,
Huh.
like angry man eyebrows.
Cat style. That's the way it's cool style now. Do they actually look straight now? Or are they still kind of crooked?
It looks like they're a little crooked on one side.
I actually had to take pliers to them because they got one side got bent, so they kept falling off of my face. So yeah, took pliers to them.
Did you guys hear that Street Sharks got added to Amazon Video?
Of course they did, sure.
Street Sharks. Feeding Frenzy.
Feeding Frenzy.
That's all I remember. I don't remember any of their names, any of the villains' names.
One of them was a
That's
tiger
what they
shark.
need to do.
The villain was a piranha. His head would turn around and it was a piranha head.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
That's what they need to do. They need to make a Street Sharks movie and a Biker Mice from Mars movie, and then they need to make like
Don't
an
even
ultimate
say
team up
Biker Mike
movie.
from Mars.
An ultimate team up movie. Oh, plus the Battletoads have to be involved.
Battletoads, okay.
They need to do
I'm cool with the
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Oh, and the Mighty Mutanimals. If you're into
Yeah.
if you're into all that. Oh, and Usagi Yojimbo. He has
Yeah.
to be included.
Usagi Yojimbo is pretty cool, actually.
He has to be included for sure.
Also, Sonic Underground. You have to have Sonic Underground.
Yeah, just all of them. Just they need to take fucking Smash Brothers. That needs to be a movie. They just need to do it.
I'm a little surprised they haven't
I
actually
thought
tried
they
to make
were
an
making
anime
a
to try
Smash
to do
Brothers
that.
movie already.
Yeah.
What?
I'm sure they were in the works for it at one point, and by in the works they mean somebody said it once at a meeting and then they threw
Yeah,
it
like,
out
maybe
there.
we can do that.
Yeah, and then it
I
never
just
happened.
forgot about it.
Probably. Oh, you guys seen the Nintendo theme park
Yeah,
for Universal?
I definitely going to check that shit
we're
out.
talking about having real life Mario Kart.
Oh
Which-
yeah.
It was just Mario
I'm
Kart.
pretty sure it's just
It's just
regular
go-karts.
It's just go karting, and then they put like Mario themed shit on it.
No, there are going to be real weapons, Alex.
Yep.
You're going to be like in number one
That's what
place.
I was joking about with Jen when we were first talking
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, I'm gonna blue shell the shit out of you.
Yep.
There's gonna be carnage
Yeah.
on the road.
I was like, I'm going to be driving along in first place and suddenly I'm just going to fucking spin out and just flip over and explode.
My question for
I
the
didn't do
new
this
Mario
little
Kart:
drift
Do you
thing.
have the new Mario Kart?
Not on my Switch now.
Ah, you
I
suck.
just haven't.
I was gonna say, can you finally switch out what weapons you want, which one you don't want? Because the blue shell needs to be fucking removed from that goddamn game.
Oh,
It is the most bullshit fucking.
No, the bullet
Hey.
hell.
No, the bullet bill's fine because you have to be in like last place, and you still don't necessarily win. The blue shell is like, oh, I'm in last place. Fuck you at first place.
If you're
and
good
everyone
enough,
behind,
and everybody behind first place.
If you're good enough, you can still win with the blue shell.
I know it's possible.
If you take out the blue shell, you have to take out Luigi.
Oh, wait, they have the horn. The horn.
Yeah, but you have to specifically have the horn on the rare occasion that a blue shell is coming at you.
Hey man, you get that horn, you hold on to it for dear life.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit since the first fucking game that's introduced. It's bullshit now.
I like the blue shell. It lets me get in the first place.
I like the blue shell.
No,
You don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't like those damn bananas and the decoy boxes. I hate those fucking decoy
No, the decoy
ones.
boxes are the best because you hide them.
Because the best
You hide them in the decoys.
Yes, if you
hide
place
them
it
in the boxes, yeah.
Okay, so like
That's
you
just
guys,
strategies. What that is.
they discontinued the NES Mini and they're gonna make the SNES Mini now. What
So you better
games
start
do you guys want to see
pre-ordering.
on the SNES Mini?
If you don't want to spend
All the
$300
good
on
ones,
the
I guess. I don't know.
What games would you
Pre-order.
expect to see?
I
on
still want the NES.
Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger, yeah.
Like
Here's the thing: is you can
Super
I guess
Mario
so.
All Stars.
It's like you can buy Chrono Trigger.
I've
got it.
DS.
Yeah, I have it on the
Mario
DS
World
too.
on there.
I pull it out every couple of years because it's
Super Mario.
Yoshi's Story.
Oh yeah.
Super Mario World, excuse me. I want to play that fucking that 7-Up game where you play that 7-Up.
that was a place.
Spy.
That was a Sega game.
That was Sega.
Yeah. I mean, at least I know they had it for Sega. Maybe they had it for both.
I want them to
Rayman.
have those old beat 'em up like Power
Rayman's
Ranger
fun.
and Batman games. Remember when
The
Batman first-
Adventures of Batman and Robin. That was a really good one on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they need to put Aladdin on there.
I had the Speedy Gonzalez game.
Earthworm
was
Jim.
terrible.
Ooh, Earthworm Jim.
racist.
Yeah.
Toad
Oh,
and
yeah.
Earl.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
So Jim and Earl is a Sega game. God damn it, Isaac.
God damn it.
Get your.
Yeah, I keep getting it mixed up.
Man.
I had an SNES, but I would visit my cousin that
Donkey
had a
Kong,
Genesis.
I assume,
and-
would be in there.
Yeah, you gotta have the Donkey Kongs.
Speaking of like Super Nintendo and NES,
Donkey
Switch
Kong.
has finally laid out their plans
For sure.
for their online.
Mhm.
It's gonna be $20 a year, and they're doing a Netflix style game like renting
Okay.
deal.
Oh.
Well, it's a catalog. You can play all the NES games right now, but they're not sure if they're gonna add SNES. With the Mini coming out,
They
I don't
might
know if
delay it.
they might delay it, they might not do it, but right now there's a
Buttholes.
catalog of all the NES apparently,
Hmm.
and $20 a year.
$20 a year is a good price tag. That's way better than anything else.
I wouldn't mind paying a monthly subscription fee to be able to play and save my progress in a library of games.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Best $20 a year I'll ever spend.
So you think it's gonna be all the crap games that nobody remembers?
I said all the games, so
No.
that has to be the good ones too.
Speaking of free games, I've been pretty dissatisfied with the free games from PlayStation Plus the last few months.
Yeah, there's still
been, like,
free
one or two-
games.
Yeah, but
It's
there's been like,
hard to
one or two good
complain.
ones. Like some of them are just garbage.
Like which
That's
ones?
that's why they go to die. That's why
Weren't the
those
ones
games go to die.
from this month pretty good?
Killing
Killing
Floor
Floor
2.
Yeah, that one's probably the best one.
I don't recall the other ones, but I am interested in them. I remember that much.
See, you're wrong,
we
Jen.
gotta look it up.
What was that
Immediately wrong.
last month? There was that one game. What the
Because
fuck was
right
it?
now,
Dawn?
I feel like I
There
know
was
nothing.
Dawn to Death,
There you go, John.
Tales from the Borderlands.
Oh,
Tales
yeah,
from the
that was a good
Borderlands.
one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I don't pay
Yeah,
attention to the
see,
PS3
Jen?
ones because I don't have my PS3
You're just
anymore.
continuing to prove that you know nothing.
And that you're a hater, and that
Do
you're
hate
drinking
everything.
all the rest of the soda. 'cause you're
Well,
a jerk.
And
I got here late, so I get to have the rest of it.
And I missed the Vita games from last month.
Right now, Horizon Zero Dawn is fucking $40.
Oh,
I
that's good. I gotta beat it. I'm like maybe a quarter of the way
playing
through
it?
it.
You're still
But-
playing it?
Yeah, I stopped because something else came out.
I got all these.
John
fucking
doesn't
games.
beat
I can't play
games.
that game
He
till
plays-
next year.
I play until a new
He
one
pays
comes out,
40% of it.
and then I like go to
And-
the next game, and then eventually I come back. I started playing the Nathan Drake collection again.
I
He's the
see.
first Uncharted, and
You're getting in over your head, dude.
I'm pretty much. I'm started part 2.
He's been over his
I'm like
head
on
since we
chapter 10.
since we met him. Fucking buying games.
I'll catch up eventually.
Yeah.
See, that's why I
eventually.
stopped buying games new, because I knew like my collection's gonna start stacking up on me, and I'd rather buy it a year later when it's like $11.
It also doesn't help that he's a freaking completionist, so he has to do every fucking 100% the game.
I'm dedicated to what I do.
I'm not
a pro gamer, but I'm dedicated.
I am surprised you beat Last of Us.
I love that game.
I know. Okay, I'm surprised you beat it.
If I absolutely love a game, I will play that game straight until I beat it. I will ignore everyone and everything else. So Last of Us was that. Okami was that.
Okami's a good game. It's a long game too.
Final Fantasy 15 was that.
I haven't played Final Fantasy 15.
BioShock Infinite. Both the recent Tomb Raiders. I basically just played those games straight until I beat them.
That's John's top 10, everyone.
Even though that was 6.
I will say those Tomb Raiders...
out of 6.
The Tomb Raiders, the gameplay is really good. I don't give two shits about the story in that game.
She's,
I don't care. I know, she's hot.
You guys don't realize how few games I've actually completed.
Yeah.
I've finished GTA 4 and 5. I finished Dead Risings. I finished all the Dead Risings except for the ones that came out on Xbox.
I finished all the Dead Risings except for Part 4.
How'd you like Part 4?
I finished the very first Silent Hill.
It seems fun, but it seems like that fun gets old pretty quick.
It's fun. Skyrim. It seems a lot more faster paced than the other ones were.
Yeah. I never played any of the Dead Rising games.
That's the only reason I'd get an Xbox at this point.
Are you playing anything at all right now?
Dead Risings that I missed.
I was playing, and I really need to play more of it. I have Persona 5, which is the most Japanese fucking game ever.
I'm not even gonna try to buy Persona.
I loved Part 4, dude. It's the fucking lamest, most wee-woo thing ever, but I don't give a shit.
Are you gonna get the new Dragon Quest? There's gonna be like a Dragon Quest Heroes 2 or
something. I don't really care about those the hero ones. I really want to go back and play Part 8 again, just because I love that game so much. And I can get it on like 15 different platforms.
The game was so awesome.
I could play it on my goddamn phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's literally the game. I remember seeing it there.
I got it on my DS.
Yeah, that's what I need to just buy it on my DS.
What's like the most cinematic game you've played, Alex? Like one that
I mean, Last of Us is pretty much
the most cinematic.
I mean, it's basically
that's
basically
the game
a fucking
that comes
movie.
to mind like immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a gorgeous fucking game. Just like everything, even outside of the cutscenes, everything is just fucking gorgeous. It just looks fantastic. Just the lighting and like every room you go into, there's just things that don't need to be there, but they're there just to create. Yeah, that just creates that like little extra so that
someone lives here.
Yeah, somebody lived there. You can tell.
Yeah, this place is weathered.
I mean, there's literally a point where you find that letter from that guy's boyfriend. Mm-hmm. And he crumples it up. Like, he reads it, he crumples it up, he throws it on the floor, and then you can go find that crumpled up letter on the floor later on.
Yeah,
and read it again, and it's all crumpled up afterwards when you read it again. Like, all that extra little shit. And then on top of that, the story is just fucking fantastic. The cutscenes are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Some people kind of like feel it's a stretch for the cordyceps to go to humans, but
yeah. Well, I mean, it's all
stretch or not. It was still a good game.
Also, they're zombies. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Those are goddamn zombies.
They're zombies. Yeah, they're zombies.
Cordyceps.
All the zombie movies are a stretch. That's.
Now, when you said cinematic, did you mean like, as in the whole game experience, or just like through cutscenes?
I'd say like throughout the game, through the entire game experience. Like, other than Last of Us, which is like that one's like gotta be number one if you're making a list.
Yeah. Besides, so far for me,
aside from
Uncharted 2's looking to be
Uncharted,
that way.
I think Part 4. Did you play Part 4?
I played Part 3.
You played Part 3.
I have 4 there.
4 is really, really good. 4 and 3 I really like. Again, I never got to play Part 2, which I know everybody says is the best.
Yeah, just like I think I'm maybe like halfway through it now, or maybe like almost halfway through it. I've only been playing for a day.
Yeah,
that's how much I was playing it. But that one seems really cinematic from the very beginning up to where I'm at. Even during the gameplay, it's like you're still learning.
Yeah, the only part about Uncharted, and this is also leads to why I really liked The Last of Us, where it's very slow and there's not a lot of enemies.
Yeah.
And Uncharted, you're like this murder god. Like, it stops from time to time, and it's like, you get in the fist fight, and that guy beats the shit out of you, and then later on, you're just getting shot in the head, and you're like, ugh! And then you just keep walking, and then you're just murdering people left and right.
There's a section where I got shot by a helicopter.
You could
turret, and I'm just like, ow, 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 and I go into cover.
Yeah, you lose that cutscene armor. Well, you basically lose your armor in cutscene mode.
Was The Last of Us on Xbox?
Yeah.
No.
Wasn't it?
The Last of Us?
No, that's right. It was a PlayStation
It's a
exclusive.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, because what I'm leading up to is that all of those are Naughty Dog games.
Well, yeah. Good games.
Well, then they're really good at storytelling.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point. Even Jack and Daxter. Even that was a good story.
Yeah, right.
Even
down
Crash
to
Bandicoot was a good story.
Right down to
that.
Crash Bandicoot,
I don't give
Alex.
two shits
You
about
better
your
play
Crash
that
Bandicoot.
damn game. That's why I brought this up.
I don't care.
That's why I brought this up to
don't
begin
care.
with.
Alex
But
has no
don't give a
fun.
shit about your fucking Crash Bandicoot.
So what it comes down to is we were talking about Naughty Dog for a while.
I wanted the subject
No.
to become about Naughty Dog.
so that you
I
can talk
tell
about
you to
your
play
fucking crap game.
Crash Bandicoot, Alex. You're
gotta
missing
play it.
out. Your childhood is incomplete.
No, see,
This is not a nostalgia blind, I'm telling you.
it's kind of
No,
insulting.
seriously,
It's
Each game was better than the last.
Yeah.
Up
It's-
until
I like
Warp.
the racing game.
Okay.
Even
I like the
Crash
racing
Team
game.
Racing was fun. Yeah.
I played Crash Team Racing, and it was a fantastic
Okay.
racing.
Let me get that. Let me get that straight though. Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex, and then Crash Bandicoot 3, Warped. Those are the good games. Besides the kart game.
In part 4 of Uncharted, there's a scene where you get to play Crash Bandicoot, and it's the actual game.
Cool. That's awesome.
And I think you get something special if you actually beat the first run.
Oh.
I couldn't tell.
She's dreaming.
Someone's dreaming over there.
Yeah.
Doggy dreams.
Yeah.
Doggy dreams.
You guys have garbage taste.
The life of a dog.
You should be playing Persona 5 so you can get all your waifus.
Waifus.
Yeah.
No, thank you. No, God.
She
You
is the
guys-
best.
I saw this thing online today. It was but I fucking love science. It was like an advancement in robotics and
Oh, the BJ robot.
Thanks, Ted. But yeah, they made a BJ robot in the UK.
Now, just out of
It's horrifying. It's horrifying.
I feel like
it doesn't look real.
Didn't they invent that like a long time ago? Isn't there like this sex robot where
Wait,
it's
wait,
like
wait,
this
wait.
weird like mechanic? It was like for the 3D thing
Okay. No, I know which one you're talking about.
where it simulates
It
sex.
had like boobies, and it has like a fleshlight that like
It's not even a
maneuvers
flake.
over your crotch.
The way it looked terrifying.
Yeah.
You're like wearing a headset.
It was
No,
one of
this
those
is
things
something
where I was like,
different.
no, that looks like it would mangle up your bits.
Okay, wait.
Yeah,
For
this is
pure
something
curiosity and scientific
No.
understanding, is this robot available commercially yet?
different. I don't know.
Probably
For the
not.
low, low
I
price of
don't know.
$200, John.
I watched the short
I'll take 4.
video, and it didn't mention whether or not it's on the market. But yeah, right now, it doesn't have a body.
I want to Google the thing that I'm talking about, but I don't want that to be in my Google searches.
No, I know which thing you're talking about. It's like a VR headset, right?
It's a VR headset, but then
It's
there's
got, like,
It's like a
boobies.
wetsuit.
no, it's like there's literally a mechanical vagina, but there's like moving parts inside of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So okay, because what I'm thinking about, I saw on the news,
Mhm.
and it's like you're wearing like a VR headset, right? And it's got like this little boobies attachment, and like the images of like an Asian dude in like one of those.
Of course, it's an Asian dude.
In one of those fucking, those suits that they wore in the TV room in Willy Wonka.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Chocolate
yeah,
Factory.
yeah. The white.
He's wearing one of those all white suits. Have you seen this video I'm talking about?
Um,
He's wearing like one of those all white suits, and it's like this attachment that's like a belt, like around his waist, and it's got like this thing that comes up to like right around your chest, and it's got like fake tits on it, and it comes with an attachment where it's like a fleshlight on like this, I don't know, on like this motorized thing that makes it like shimmy around your dick,
yeah.
so you can like watch porn in 3D and rub on these titties that.
They're like
functions a
awkwardly
vagina.
positioned though. Like,
Yeah,
the
they
boobs
look
are, like-
weird as fuck. It's like not natural.
Yeah.
It's not
Like
that.
you wouldn't be boning some lady and then be like grabbing her boobs from here,
From up here, like this.
like
Not unless like she's like flat on you and her boobs are like
Maybe that's
on
what
her
she's
own
doing.
chin
Yeah.
or something.
You don't know how this guy likes it.
It's just awkward.
That's his thing.
And then standing straight up like this. Oh god.
No, I don't want my penis in anything mechanical.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want your penis in anything, period.
That dick
Well,
suck-
you know,
that
that's
dick sucking
a
robot
personal opinion.
doesn't have it doesn't have a body, so like it's like this. It looks like a battle bot, and yeah, it looks like a
That
battle
just sounds
bot.
terrifying. That's why. That's what sounds terrifying.
It looks pretty
It looks like
Looks-
a battle bot, and it's got like a mannequin head with like fake wig, like totally fake. And what they do to hide the fact that it's a battle bot is that they take clothes like stuffed like a scarecrow, and they put it around the battle bot, so that it looks like a woman or someone on their hands and knees servicing. It was even called a service bot.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god.
a spot. That way you can buy it and people won't judge you when you get your service bot.
When you go get service.
Yeah, when you go, I've got to get a service bot. No, it's a totally normal thing.
Right, so you can say it out in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally excited. I'm going to be getting me a service bot.
Yep.
It's going to serve me tea and crumpets and suck my dick.
That always reminds me of that movie Lars and the Real Girl. Because I
We've
know
seen that, yeah.
I know real people like that exist, and that's weird.
I saw this on E-Bombs. It was like a cringe thing. And this guy had, I guess he has like a blog or a vlog or something like that. And he coaxes his fans into buying him a sex doll. Just like, he coaxes them into buying a sex doll, and he ends up damaging the sex doll. Like, damaging it from whatever he was doing to it. And then he takes pictures of the damage, and he posts the pictures of the damage to his blog to report to his fans that someone broke into his house
Damaged.
and damaged it, so that he didn't have to admit to
Having
to
sex
anyone
with it, to destroy
that he destroyed it himself. But then he starts weaving like this elaborate lie, and eventually he decides to just come out. His conscience weighs down on him. He comes out and just confesses to his fans that he was the one who did this, even though like he was trying to get them to pay to like replace the sex doll, so he wanted to look like a victim. So
who? What?
I don't know, just people. I don't know who this guy was. It was on E-Bombs World, you know.
Oh,
And
E-Bombs.
yeah, it was just like
Back when that was a thing.
It was like just a little cringe story, and yeah, this guy tried to get his fans to like pay for repairs to a sex doll that they paid for to begin with, and then he just felt so bad about it that he confessed that he was the one who destroyed it. So it's just sad.
Well, all right then.
There you go.
And that just killed the room.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job, Isaac.
Sex dolls.
Yeah.
Way to kill the room.
Yeah.
Um,
In this episode, video games and sex dolls.
That's the name of the episode.
Bots.
Service
There was-
bots and sex dolls.
there was a Vice article about like the workers. It's like a sub-industry of the sex doll industry.
Alex
The
doesn't
people that
consider Vice a
Clean
reputable
and
news
repair
source.
them. I don't either.
I
They
don't
are
know,
not a
you're
reputable
fucking-
news source. Vice Mag or Vice News or whatever.
No, they're probably.
No, they are.
Yeah.
They're like the left-wing version of like Infowars in my mind.
In my head, I always thought Huffington Post was supposed to be reputable. Yeah, no, they're not. Skim through their articles, and I'm
No. The only news sources I really trust are PBS and NPR, and that's really it.
Yeah. I stopped really listening
And
to
even
anybody
then, I
else.
still read with great, like, bias. I try to... Well, it's hard to. I would say that I try to research my stories from all angles, but it's hard with all the fake news, legit fake news out there.
What were
Fake news!
What were you getting at about this Vice article?
Yeah, you said that you read an article. And
It
you
was
went
an
on.
article about how there's like a sub industry of the sex doll industry, and it's the people who repair and clean the sex dolls.
Oh.
And there was just some extra.
Sounds like a real sticky situation.
Yeah.
Shut up, John.
Sneaky situation.
We're editing that out.
Oh, that's another thing. Should we use a soundboard?
No,
Oh god.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
So we can be like, slide whistle.
No.
We'll just make the sounds ourselves.
If you think
You can edit in all the noises you want, Isaac.
if you think my
That's gonna be I'm gonna have my own cut.
Yeah.
if you think my sticky situation joke was bad, can you imagine what's gonna happen whenever Kelvin is on this thing?
Well, no, Kelvin's puns are better than that.
No, they are not.
They just take longer to get where they're going.
arguable, Alex.
He just takes a 5-minute story to tell the pun.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's why he's like, "Hey, you got my hairstyle?" I was like, "No, I don't.
He's told us the same story like 3 times.
I don't want to hear stories."
See, half an hour. It's already passed. And we're going to have to edit it so that it's like 15 minutes.
And I thought it would be awkward, or we might not find things to talk about.
Well, it was awkward at the beginning when we kept trying to go like,
There's plenty to talk
so
about. Especially
what
when there's
do you
sex
think
all
about
over it.
this thing? That's awkward.
No, I mean it's
But
a
then
big.
that moved into normality.
You do the
It's a
intro,
big
Alex. Do an
month,
intro.
dude.
Do it.
This is me doing an intro. This is the nerds. We're from inner space. This is Alex.
Oh god.
That's the intro
Everybody
you get.
immediately tunes out.
Right?
No, we've got to wait for like episode 6 before you post that one, so people are already listening.
You didn't say "bah" once.
I'll say it when I feel like it.
Now you
You
should.
should've
No,
responded
now
with
it's
Matt.
See, now it's Isaac's thing.
That was a Matt
He took it from
opportunity,
me.
Alex.
Hey.
He did it.
Now you do the intro, John.
Hey guys, it's the Killer Nerds. This is John. I'm here with the other nerds.
The other nerds.
This is when y'all would go.
Yeah, and this is when we start talking. Blah 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 blah.
We should invite a
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Rabble 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 rabble. We should invite what?
I said we should invite a stripper next
Oh
time.
yeah, you should do that. And then we'll pay her to just sit here and talk, and nothing else.
Right. No. Keep your clothes on.
We need you to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know about video games and stuff?
Yeah.
Talk about video games.
What do you think about Overwatch?
Yeah.
That's another thing. I don't finish games because there are games that are like strictly either multiplayer or their multiplayer is their big focus,
Uh-huh.
and people want me to play that, and I'm like, I'm trying to play this.
Uh-huh.
This is a single player game. No, play this with us. Come on.
This is your excuse for not playing Resident Evil.
Here's that beer I saved. You guys want to just have a few? They're all shiners.
I will have one. What is this? No, I don't want this one. We get another one.
That's good. I like them.
I don't like them.
Isn't that the IPA? That one's strong.
Yeah, IPA, thank you.
Woo! You know, we've only been recording for 30 minutes.
Yes, we have.
Probably 40 right now.
No, well, I don't know. We looked at it just a second ago. Oh, okay.
But if we, yeah, we can totally cut this. This is perfect. Even the stuff where we stop and talk about what we're going to be doing.
You say you have to leave early tonight, right?
What's that?
You have to leave. We have to leave early tonight.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, tomorrow's summer party kickoff.
Well, Bob.
So it's gonna be fucking crazy.
Summer party kickoff.
It's the summer kickoff. Thank you. So I need to get sleep.
Summer kickoff party. Gonna get drunk.
Not that kind of kickoff.
Drunk at the library.
Yeah.
Coon and Friends. Fractured but whole. That's gonna be good.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
The release date is in October still.
So far, fingers crossed. October still.
Still, that became a thing. Whereas Rick and Morty, nowhere to be found.
What are you talking about? There's a VR game.
They're supposed to.
The show.
The rest of the
Oh, the
season.
show.
The rest
I
of the
heard-
season is supposed to come out in the summer.
Yeah, I heard it was supposed to come out this month, but then I heard a rumor that it's only going to be episode 2,
Yeah.
and then they delayed the actual release of the rest of the season. So we might get episode 2 sometime this month, and there's no exact date.
You know what it is?
And there's no exact date for when
They're
they're
still
going to
holding
release
out
the
for
rest
that
of the
Szechuan
season.
sauce.
Yeah, when they bring back that Szechuan sauce, that's the date.
They need that Mulan dipping sauce.
That's last I heard. I mean, today is June 9th, 2017. So whatever new news in that, I'm unaware of.
It'll come out eventually.
And it'll be great.
It'll be great. That first episode was already fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
It's got Nathan Fillion in it.
I need to watch it again.
You really do.
And lawyer Morty is like internet sensation.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the finale of Jack, Samurai Jack?
I
liked it.
I have not watched any
You
of
still
it.
have what?
Really?
Still haven't
Get
watched
the
any
hell
of
out
it.
of here, John. Leave now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like kick you off of
Yeah, I'm sorry.
the podcast.
We're spoiling it hard right now. Starting now. Jack
Okay.
dies.
Everybody died.
Jack gets married.
I actually know the end. I already have my friend tell me the end of it.
Oh, did you?
But I didn't watch it either.
What happens?
He said he makes it back. I just asked. I was like, does he get back? And he's like, yeah. I was like,
Of course
okay.
he makes it back.
Hey, they could have decided,
See,
nah.
now, the only problem is they already hinted that he's not supposed to make it back the way he makes it back in the series. He makes it back a different way, which is totally goes against what they were supposed to do.
I mean, I'll probably watch it.
He's supposed to go back and fight the big blue guy, then use that portal.
I'll probably just watch it at work.
You really need to watch it, John. It's fantastic.
I will.
Yeah,
Oh,
they did a
man.
really good
I
job.
felt like it faltered for a couple of episodes.
I
there
feel like the
for a
last
while.
couple episodes weren't as strong as the first few, but I still thoroughly enjoyed the series as a whole.
Do you think Jendi will get another series, or want to bring back one of his old series, or maybe do?
I don't think he's going to bring back anything old.
I would love to see him dial M for Monkey.
They're not going to bring
Monkey.
back Gal and for Monkey.
This is Agent Honeydew.
I'm sure they don't have the rights to that. That's a fun show, but
The Justice Friends.
they really don't need to bring that show back because they will totally Powerpuff Girls it. Samurai Jack was such a perfect thing to bring back, and then
I
bring
think
it
they
back
could-
with the R rating.
I think they could do an adult
Now
rated
they're all
dial
down.
M for Monkey.
Yes, and it would end up like the fucking Powerpuff
And
Girls,
you-
where they're all twerking.
Fight
and
God.
Wrestler. No, I'm saying they could do an adult rated dial M.
Do not
No,
bring
it
up
would
the
not be
Powerpuff
possible.
Girls. The new Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happened?
I watched a couple episodes and it just
That was just like Teen Titans Go
Excuse me.
all over again.
just died.
There's a Teen Transformers show too.
There's a what?
A Teen Transformers show?
Are they Transformers, but they're teenagers?
There's a Transformers where they're like little babies.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, they were animals at one point.
They-
But Beast Wars was the shit.
Beast
so-
Wars was the best.
Like Bumblebee is the old guy in this episode. And
Beast
the
Wars
rest of them
is
are
the shit, but-
teenagers, and they're
but-
like, you actually worked with Optimus Prime.
But not Beast Wars.
Talking about a show
not
called
Beast Wars.
other series.
It wasn't even called Beast Wars. It
It's
was
called Beast Machines,
Beast
guys.
Machines. Yeah, not Beast
I
Machines.
am
Beast Machines was terrible.
That
I
was
wanted to
so
like it
stupid.
so
Do you remember
much.
I am transformed.
Transformed. Yes.
Jen would have known about that. You didn't watch that as a kid, right? You only watched it as
I watched Beast
After-
Wars as a kid a little bit. Not all of it.
Beast Machines.
Beast Wars. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
PS1
copyright.
graphics.
You want to get sued?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we're actually.
I'm
putting
sure
this
I
out,
sang it
so-
wrong.
No, it's so perfect. They're gonna copyright that.
Let me do the whole thing. I
I am transformed.
God damn that.
Apparently,
show
the
is
game between the Warriors and the Cavaliers got rowdy today.
Oh.
Yeah, both coaches had techs. They had to eject a fan. It was like
Did Golden State win? Did they sweep them?
It looks like they're still playing.
They're still playing? Damn.
Hey.
But the Cleveland is in the lead now. But according to Heather, it's really obvious that the refs and the league
They're calling it
favor
for the
Golden
Cavaliers.
State.
Oh, Golden State?
Mhm. Golden State almost swept them.
Get your jock shit out of this nerd conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me bring
point.
sports into this.
Yeah.
Under this dojo.
What? All sorts of nerdom is allowed.
Fuck those nerds.
Tim Duncan's a nerd. He has a tattoo of a wizard on his shoulder.
Like these dudes that are like stats,
I've heard about that.
this and
Yeah.
that. My fantasy league. These guys are fucking nerds.
Yeah,
They're just like a
fantasy leagues are basically
They're
just
really not
D&D with
just like
sports.
us. It's just a different subset.
Fantasy
D&D
football,
with
it's
they're
just
a different
D&D.
class.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Deck
We're on
building.
the same level.
It's not even D&D because you don't actually
They're
make any
concerned
choices.
interests.
Well, I mean, you make choices, but it's not controlled by you. Yeah, you just check statistics and stats.
It's D&D
I have
for
to roll
jocks.
dice. It's different.
It's D&D for jocks.
Yeah, your player stats are what push you in your rank in your league or whatever. I don't know. It never played it.
Never played what?
Fantasy leagues.
Oh, fantasy leagues. You've totally got like a Dr. Venture.
Oh, really? Nice.
Okay,
Like it's
guys.
curling up a little bit.
Off subject, but if I were to have a wine and painting party, would
No.
you guys come?
I
Really?
would come for the wine, stay for the painting.
Why? What is with this? Everybody keeps
I
trying to
mean-
get me to do this
I mean,
fucking
reverse.
wine painting
I would
thing.
come for the
You're like
painting,
the
but
third
stay for the
person
wine.
trying to get me to do a goddamn wine
Well, I'm
painting
just
thing.
curious because like a bunch of people went in on it, like Romy and Claire and Jocelyn,
No interest.
even some dudes that I know.
Dude,
are
you know
like,
how much space you would need to get all these people painting?
I mean, it's cool. I think you should do it.
Like,
But I have
I'm
no
just saying you got to keep it tight knit.
I don't like wine, and I don't paint very well.
Well, it doesn't have to be wine. It can just be any whatever.
You can
want to do.
paint a shitty little sun.
Yeah,
That's what I plan to do. Stick figures.
or like following along with a tutorial.
Just give me the
on
wine.
YouTube.
I'll eventually get drunk enough. I'll make a masterpiece.
Exactly.
I think you guys are gonna like the comic strip I drew for work.
Eric don't like it.
Did you like it, Jen? Did it make you laugh?
Yeah.
Did you like it? For real? You're not just saying that.
Well, it's one of those jokes that's like, it's not a new joke or anything.
Oh,
She
it's
lives with
cliche.
it. She has to say yes.
Not that it's a cliche. It's just been done before. Is all.
It won.
Yeah. Hey, it won you $20. That's all that
Because
matters.
people are racist.
One of the comic strips was about slaves. He made a comic about slaves, and he
Not
drew
me.
the slaves.
Not me.
The whole comic was
Somebody
drawn.
else
The
drew it.
person
Somebody else,
It
yeah.
got taken down because it was offensive. Isaac told us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
But
didn't
it
tell
was
us
a-
what the subject was. He just
He
said
was-
somebody took
It was a
something.
comic about the
The
slaves,
slaves that
building
built
the
the
pyramids.
pyramids.
But
The
it was
Jews that build the pyramids.
it was drawn in all black ink. So the little caricatures that were supposed to be the slaves were drawn in black ink, and someone found that offensive, so they disqualified him from our comic book contest, in which there were only 3 entries to begin with.
It's offensive, Jim. I'm offended.
Oh, I think that's
Triggered.
another thing that
I'm
we
triggered.
should
Triggered.
that we should discuss is subject matter that we're not going to include in the podcast, such as politics.
Politics.
We
racism.
can't talk about our jobs.
Nah, Trump,
Jobs.
fuck Trump. Don't like him.
Politics,
I don't give a shit
racism, our
about
jobs.
I mean, you could say that I work at the library.
You can say I do tech support.
Don't say anything beyond that, and don't mention the name of my library.
Yeah, just say I do tech support. I can say I do tech support for a AAA game publisher.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I can say.
Candy, bubblegum, tab.
He's like, just hook it up to my veins.
Because they're sour, and I like sour candy.
Does anybody want a peanut butter cookie?
Oh yeah, the cookie in the car.
I do.
Okay. Well,
See?
Mhm.
Isaac, see?
I love peanut butter.
I don't.
I like it too. I just don't want to cook.
A volunteer
Because-
gave it to me as she was leaving. And I said, "Thank you, so wonderful. I'll totally eat this." And then I stuck it in my pocket.
Just put it in your pocket. Fucking bitch.
Fucking not chocolate chips. Get that out of my.
It should have been like, is it chewy? I can't take it if it's not chewy.
Yeah.
Teeth in my gums.
Beer and candy.
Skittle Brow.
Skittle Brow. Just give me a
regular Shiner
6
here.
pack and some Skittle.
And Brewer's Pride.
Ooh.
It's Berliner Weisse. You want to try that one?
I don't like beer.
I'll take that one next.
Beer's good. Good for you.
You want the Shiner?
Let's just get it out there now.
We're gonna take off.
Listeners,
Oh, okay.
I don't like beer. Tried many.
Don't like it.
You're
Liar. You like those orchard beers.
those aren't beers, those are ciders.
Yeah, he likes.
Haha!
I like hard cider.
Yeah,
cider.
Jen.
I like hard cider. I like wine.
I don't like wine.
So you're like a girl, basically,
Yeah,
John.
pretty much.
I guess so.
I lost my taste for regular beer, too. I like all the sweet stuff now.
It tastes good. I drink it.
There you go.
I don't think beer tastes good, so I don't drink it.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing. The more you drink it, the better it tastes. After the fourth one, it'll taste good.
The fuck?
Actually, that's not even true really anymore. It used to be like that when like we first started buying beer. It was one of those things where it's like, first one tastes like garbage, second one's not half bad, and then by the third one it's like, oh yeah, these are good. Now it all just kind of tastes the same no matter
You
what.
try this?
If there's one beer that I like beer that I love the flavor of, it's Shiner Wild Hair. Have
I
you
like
had that
Shiner
one?
Wild
Oh,
Hair.
it's so good. I
Of
love
course
it.
we've had it. You buy it all the
Okay.
time, man.
Drink it, and then tell me what you taste.
She tastes alcohol.
This shit is sour, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe something might
It
be
says right
wrong.
here, it says
with my
German
taste
style
buds,
sour ale.
'cause it
Citrus.
all just
I was
tastes the
gonna say
same.
it tastes.
Tastes
it
like
says,
lemonade.
It says that
right?
it's brewed with citrus skins.
Tastes like lemonade.
It's delicious.
See, you say it tastes like lemonade. What did you taste?
I definitely taste citrus.
I don't like that at all.
Did you taste
Right?
citrus though?
It's like
I tasted the
it comes
citrus.
out of nowhere here.
Yeah, I taste the
But
citrus.
you taste citrus?
Yeah.
It's like an aftertaste.
Okay, well, fuck, I did on that one.
That's right, John.
But it did taste like lemonade. Fuck.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's just this bitter, disgusting flavor to me.
Well, that's because you're drinking the same generic, crap.
This
I get what you guys get is generic cheap crap.
You never
Because
get
you
the
guys-
stuff that we get.
Whenever
Whenever I-
specific craft
Like
craft
whenever-
beer.
Did you
You
like
don't
that
get
one,
that
John?
just anywhere. It just comes in this
Huh?
Did you like that one?
family.
This wasn't as bad
reunion
as
Like-
all the other ones. Like,
I like the wild hair one. It's like the reason I like it is because it's like, oh, it's so aromatic when you drink it. Like it's pedally.
when y'all get the prickly pear, which I like a lot, I'll taste it every time. No, it always just tastes gross and bitter.
Ah, well,
The strawberry blonde, gross and bitter.
shit. I forgot to buy goddamn creamer.
Why am I holding this?
Oh, I handed it back to
Did you have
you.
fucking
Oh, let
alcohol?
me try again.
Yeah. Fucking alky. Borracho.
You took it. I don't know. I handed it to you. You took it.
John's
like-
over here drinking beer and eating candy. He's got a death wish.
That
See,
probably goes good with the
like-
shop tarts.
No, it really doesn't.
Like the bitter is there, but it's nowhere near as strong as it usually is for me. It's just like a little after.
You're lame, John.
Maybe the shock tarts did help because those are sour and that was sour.
Mhm.
Sour on sour.
This one, it's probably counteracting that bitterness too.
Let's get over it.
Because I'm getting some bitter. Like I haven't had any shock.
Like the
tarts.
bitter is like barely for like a second. Yeah, I like hard ciders.
You want to try it again?
Those are good.
Hard cider's good.
That
But
not
that's
your,
because they're just sweet.
that not your granddad's root beer. That was too intense for me.
I
It was too sweet.
I love
Is what
that
it was.
don't like root beer to begin with.
That one you can taste it though. You can
I want to
taste
try the
alcoholic
hard orange
content.
soda and the hard grape soda though. Real bad.
Um,
That same brand has a ginger ale one. John will get it next time.
So,
I
like right now, there's a big controversy in Colorado because the dispensaries or the dispensaries are selling edibles, but they're like gummy bears and candies and things like that. They're trying to get them pulled from the shelves because
Kids are eating
kids might want to get to them.
Always so concerned for the children.
Somebody please think of the
So, is that something that?
Look, sometimes children gotta get high. Children's.
I mean, like, there's like balms and stuff that are prescribed medically for kids with epilepsy and things like that, and we get that here in Texas.
No, don't pull them. If you're in Colorado, you can get them. It's your job as the parent, as the adult, to make sure they're
Just like
somewhere
with any
they
other
can't get there.
substance,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
beer. You're
Don't-
not going to leave your
I
beer
mean,
right there.
don't
for your
leave
kid
them
to
on the
get, right?
open. Put them somewhere.
It is a little different for you to be like, here's this thing that I will normally give you and you know is delicious.
But this one's
But
a special
this
one for Daddy.
It looks
for Daddy
exactly
only.
the same. It tastes the same.
Nah. You keep it somewhere they're not going to see
You really
it.
that is your responsibility.
I'm
Yeah,
doing
that's something
something
that you
right
should be
now.
doing.
That is what
Karo,
you're supposed
in front
to be
of your
doing.
kid.
Yeah, and you
Does
don't
not-
eat those in
It
front of your
definitely
children.
won't taste the same.
You don't eat those in front of your children.
That's the gummy bears you keep in
And then they're gonna get high.
In your
shoebox
room,
in,
the
the
fucking
closet.
yeah.
Those are the gummy bears that you eat when they're down
Asleep
for bed
or
for the
not
night.
home.
Anybody who puts them in reach of the kid or does it in front of the kid is like, okay, you're already doing it wrong.
Yeah, you're
That's
sure.
just like leaving out bleach with the cap open on the fucking coffee table.
But I
That's a
mean,
little-
there's also.
I mean, that's a little extreme, but
Yeah, I get it.
Similar.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, there's still going to be the idiots who do it anyway. Leave them out in the open, do it in front of their kids, with thinking, "Hey, that's candy. I want that candy too."
And there's
Yeah.
kids who die of fucking crack and cocaine because their idiot ass parents leave it out where
Yeah.
kid can eat it.
There was a case.
So yeah, there's going to be people who do.
there's that
who
one
don't,
that
who don't do it right, but don't pull it. Just leave it. Just leave it alone.
there's that one that was popular on the internet where the kids were like the kid was still in the back seat when the officers discovered them, and the parents were like on heroin in the front seat, just totally just passed out, like high on heroin, and the police took pictures of the scene and shared it on the internet intentionally to spread awareness that these things fucking happen and that there's negligent parents out there to that extent that they're willing to put their child in that kind of fucking danger. Just like these people don't even deserve their kid. How do they even have the kid for like 3 years in their custody? Like for real.
Welcome to the serious side of Killer Nerds, everybody.
This is all getting cut.
Yeah,
Cut.
yeah. But
Isaac, you're cut.
probably most of the stuff I've said is gonna get cut.
Now it's just me and Alex and Cole, and now we're fucked.
It's 11:11, Alex.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was about to put my shoes on.
All right.
That's
All right, guys,
podcast.
That's the podcast.
I killed it twice.
I was like, we had